Everyone. I thought of creating videos on the most common questions that I get asked, and this is one of the most common questions that get asked. And I think I get asked this almost daily. A lot of people reach out to me, not only in gym, in my circle, in my friends, in my office, wherever I go, and they're like, yeah, I want to lose weight, I want to gain muscle, for example, or I just want to be fit, and I'm not seeing desired changes in my body. I'm not seeing those output that I'm expecting. Now, if you're seeing those challenges, if you're also facing those challenges, I just have 2 points. This is just for beginner sort of thing. These are 2 points that I would really like you to focus on. There are a bunch of other factors that we can deep dive. I'm not going into workout velocity and intensity and all those things. But these 2 mistakes that I think almost everybody is making. My first question is, are you really tracking your energy balance? If you want to gain muscle, are you on calorie surplus? If you want to lose weight, are you on calorie deficit? So first point is making sure that you are on right energy balance. Second, do you have balanced nutrition, balanced diet? When I say balanced diet, do you have enough protein in your diet? Are you balancing your macros? Do you have balance of carb, fats and proteins? Now, if I talk about the standard Indian diet, we have, our diets are rich in carbs and fat as well to some extent, but we do not really take care of proteins. So the second point is, are you really having a balanced diet? Now let me deep dive on these 2 things and how you can do and what you should do as a starting point. First, when you want to think of energy balance, check what your BMR is. Check what your TDE is. When I say BMR is, your body needs a certain energy just to survive, right? You have a body, you are breathing, you are growing, there is a lot of metabolic activities that are happening in the body. The body needs, and your organs are pumping blood, you're digesting. There are a lot of things that are happening in your body. So you need certain amount of energy just to survive, which is called BMR, basal metabolic rate. And apart from this, if you're working out, you obviously need additional amount of energy because you're spending that energy. Now that is the total amount of total daily energy expenditure that you have. I'll share the link in the description. Go through that, find your TDE and make some adjustments. If you want to lose weight, start with 200-300 calorie less. From that, if you want to gain weight, start with 200 and 300 surplus and see if that helps. Now, the most efficient way is if you can measure and if you can track your calories, that's the most efficient way. But a lot of people that I reach out to or that talk to me, they're like, yeah, I don't think I can track those calories. I don't think I can measure. So if you think that is not possible for you, the other thing that you can do is keep track of what you're eating in a week. For example, this is Monday and you start from Monday to Monday. Keep track of what you ate entire week and see if your weight has moved, whatever your target is, gaining or losing. If you see desired result, then you're on right track. If you're not seeing the desired result, you can change your diet accordingly. You can, for example, I was having 3 chapatis, or I was having a full bowl of rice and I want to lose weight, I can change it to 2 chapatis. Or if I was having full bowl of rice, I can just start with the half bowl of rice and see next week or 2 if I'm seeing desired changes. If not, then I can change accordingly. This is again an estimation, not the most efficient way, but just a way to get you started. Most efficient way would be get a kitchen weighing scale, have a measured food, and that is the best way. Second thing that I talked about was the quantified nutrition. Are you really balancing your diet? Do you have enough protein in your diet? For example, today in the morning I was talking to somebody in the gym. He weighed around 87 kgs. He's trying to lose weight and we are having a candid conversation. He's telling me, I'm not seeing desired changes in my body. I'm not losing weight. And I was talking to you, how much protein do you have? What is your protein intake source? And he was like, I have 2 eggs. I was like, fine, 2 eggs and breakfast. And then what about lunch and dinner? And he was like, no, I have 2 eggs in a day. And that's what most of the people do. They have 1 or 2 eggs and they think their protein intake is done. Or they'll have nuts. Or they'll have a bowl of dal, lentils or whatever they want to do. But that's not it. You should have enough protein and you should have protein. What I recommend is have enough protein in every diet, balance it out so that you are not feeding everything at once. For example, he was 87 kgs. I would expect him to have at least 90 grams of protein and he was having roughly how much? 2 eggs, 12 grams. And if I expect or calculate other things also, he was roughly having 30-35 grams of protein, which is obviously way less. Have a look on your diet. Make sure you are having a balanced diet. So these 2 things, just kickstart these 2 things and I'm 100% sure you'll start seeing those changes. And if you're still not seeing those changes, then there are other factors also that we can look into, but these are just the good starting point, and that applies for almost everybody. That's it. I think this should get you started. Have a good day.